Outer Wilds is an amazing video game, probably unlike anything you've ever played before. And when I first played this game, I knew nothing about it. And ideally, that's the best way to experience this game. And today, I wanted to convince you to take a risk and give this game a try without showing you or spoiling anything. And this video game is a masterpiece and a memorable and unique experience for many. And I think it can be for you too. So let's sit by the fire and talk about this game. And I think the thing that makes Outer Wilds so special is two core components. So the first thing is the sense of exploration. So this game really is super immersive. It really taps into this childlike curiosity that you have with exploration. And it's very unlike any other video game you've ever played before, where you might have a treasure chest over here or these collectibles to get over here. It's not like that. It really does tap into this true sense of exploration in the human sense. And I almost kind of like to think about it as, imagine you're looking at this painting, and this painting is just this beautiful landscape. It's got this beautiful forest, this medieval city, and you see this beautiful house in the painting, and you imagine who lives there, and you see the blacksmith in the painting, and you wonder about his life, and your mind wanders. Your mind wanders as you explore this painting, and you're just kind of lost in it. And I think that Outer Wilds does something very similar, where you do feel like you're exploring this world. You're immersed into it, and you're immersed into it in the sense of how they're telling the story and the artistic vision that they have created with this video game. And I think that this really gives you this unique experience that you don't have in a lot of different video games. And it really makes things so special because there's no guidance. You really do feel like you're exploring, and it's one of those games that you can only really experience once. I think so many people, when they play this game, they wish that they could erase their memories to experience it one more time, but that sense of exploration is so powerful that it's almost like you can experience it only once. But in tandem with that, there's this challenge to it. It doesn't really give you guidance on what to do or how to approach things. And I think that this is a little bit weird for some gamers. They're so used to the yellow paint in video games, and Outer Wilds doesn't do that. It almost in a way challenges you to figure out things yourself, figure out the story, figure out what's going on. And I think that's a challenge for some people, but it really feeds into that original idea that I talked about, which is that sense of exploration, that sense that you're exploring this world and you are given no guidance. And so you truly are an explorer. And because you're an explorer, when you find out something new or you make progress, you have a sense of progress that's not part of a gamified progression system. It's not part of a video game. You feel a sense of progress through the exploration. And this challenge, I think, feeds into that world building that it does. And I think that sense of challenge feeds into that world building. It feeds into the exploration. And I would highly encourage you to not look up a guide when you play this game. Even when you struggle, I think that overcoming those challenges really helps to build the experience. And you might be tempted at times, but when you actually overcome it, it feeds into that sense of exploration, and it gives you this innate sense of accomplishment from this exploration that you naturally have versus a video game telling you that you have progressed. And I think that's very powerful and important. And I would only really look at a guide as a last resort. And don't take it from me. If you look at the Steam reviews, you can see that people absolutely love this game, overwhelmingly positive. And there's a reason for that. I think a lot of people, they've played this video game and it's their favorite video game of all time. Some people consider it a masterpiece, this just unique experience. And while it might not be a masterpiece for you, I think that it's worth listening to people when they say that this is their favorite video game of all time. And this is people that have been playing video games for a very long time. That says something. When someone says that this game was so amazing and it's overwhelmingly positive and it's a masterpiece, it's one of their favorite video games of all time, even though I might not have that same experience, I think it's worth listening to. And it really is this just unique experience that's best to go in not knowing anything at all. I think it really lends itself to this, and so many video games actually are so much better when you know nothing about it. So I'd encourage you to take a risk on this game. Next time you see it, maybe consider giving it a try. Or in the next Steam Summer Sale, give it a try. Because this video game is so amazing, and you could get a unique and masterful experience from it.